right? It's Carnegie Deli. It's Carnegie Deli at HSN that's coming to your front door. I cannot believe that I get to launch this today because I've been such a fan my entire life. My father was a fan. I used to send it to him from the Carnegie Deli, and let me tell you, it was a fortune, and it was still worth it because they create pastrami and corned beef unlike any other place on the planet, in my opinion. But we're shipping it to you for the first time ever. This is so exciting. So you can either choose if you want the pastrami or if you want the corned beef. Both of them are going to come with, had to come with the rye bread, right? You gotta have the real rye bread. We're sending you an entire loaf of the rye bread, and then you're going to get 3 of these, which is 3 packages of either the pastrami or 3 packages of the corned beef, and each one is going to be 12 ounces. So you're gonna be able to make a lot of sandwiches. And we have Howard Rosenthal joining us. You may have seen him hosting a food show on TV. He is an author as well, and basically obsessed with deli, as so many of us are.
How can we not be?
But you know, you live in different places. I can't find a good deli food, and I have ordered this before, and you know, I think it was close to a car payment or something. It was so expensive, and still worth it. To see the look on my dad's face.
Well, it's about bringing the taste of New York back home. That's what it's all about. And around the holidays, everyone wants to do something a little different. And you can put out, you know, a platter of sandwiches, but this is like bringing the deli right back onto your table, which is so special. And the quality is the same family recipe that they've been doing for decades.
Amazing.
It's amazing, and when you taste it, and you will, she snuck a little bit before. I'm not starting any trouble here, but just saying. But it's so perfect. Should we show like what we're...
Yes, okay, so one package, you get 3, but one package will make how many sandwiches typically?
So the 3 together will make really about 10 Carnegie sandwiches. And if you've been to Carnegie, you know the sandwich is about the size of your head.
You can't even fit
They're
it all
really
in your mouth,
big.
right?
The bread is substantial, and if you steam the bread just a little bit, it's just to die for. But it all starts right here. If we can show you over here, this is corned beef, because some people might not know the difference. This here is a corned beef. And let me just cut this here, just to show you just how beautiful.
Look at that color.
And it's so lean, and we trim it off, but we leave enough of what we call meat candy.
Right.
Just so you have it, and it's just to die for. We slice it super thin on our slicers, but just look how beautiful and juicy that is.
Oh my God.
That's what it's all about. That's what you're getting. Thinly sliced. The boxes are small, but it's sliced so thin, and it just absolutely melts in your mouth. Now this is a pastrami. So this is made from a navel, very select cut. Again, sometimes you might see at the grocery store where they make pastrami out of like a round. There's none of the marbling. This is what makes it special. Then it's cured, then we put the seasoning on the outside, the black peppercorns, the mustard seed, and then when we slice this, just to show you what the inside looks like.
Yeah.
Just look at that and how juicy that is.
Oh my goodness.
That's what you're gonna be getting sliced, ready for you to go. So you don't have to do any of the work. There's no waste, which is perfect for you. How about if we make a sandwich to start with? You ready?
I thought you'd never ask, but okay.
So one of the ways Carnegie, they're always known for their very substantial sandwiches. And I'm gonna make this one and put it out here just to show you
That stack, beautiful.
what you might get on your table at home. And imagine that for the holidays.
Yeah.
Is that beautiful?
Absolutely. You know, and if you've ever tried some of the other, the corned beef, the pastrami, I don't care what gourmet deli you go to in your little, in your city or your town, it's just not Carnegie.
It's not.
It's not Carnegie Deli because of the way that they prepare it. There's a reason why people come from all over the world to go to Carnegie Deli.
And what's ingenious is how it's packaged. It's actually in plastic bags. You can just put in boiling water, just put it in for a few minutes, and then you just open it up.
Wow. So if this can make 10 sandwiches, it's almost like getting a Carnegie Deli pastrami or a Carnegie Deli corned beef for like $10, not even $10, because we're including a loaf of bread. Not even $10. Do you know what you pay? If
Oh
you
my
went
God,
to-
a sandwich at the deli?
I'm aware of what you would pay because I'm obsessed with Carnegie Deli. I
A
absolutely
little Russian
love it.
dressing, maybe?
Oh yeah,
Maybe a little coleslaw. We'll do it like they did there.
love that.
And we'll just put a little coleslaw on.
Oh gosh.
I know this doesn't look too delicious, and it smells amazing. And just really bringing these tastes home. Okay.
Unbelievable. You know what? Maybe you can get like close.
Just look at
or
that.
Maybe you can get like quite or, well, it is pastrami or whatever. This is Carnegie Deli. This is what many consider to be the best, not just in this country. I would even
all over
venture
the
to say
world.
around the world. This is a world famous type of pastrami and corned beef. Look at this.
And it's the way it's cut. It's cut very
I actually
thin.
am going to take the meat out because,
Here,
frankly,
here, do it right here.
all right,
You can just eat,
I just want to
nibble
try,
right here.
Yeah, I just want to try.
You got to
the
use your
meat itself.
fingers to make it official.
Like I care. It's Carnegie Deli. Go for it. This is the corned beef.
That's the corned beef. And here's the pastrami. The pastrami has a little bit more spice to it, but not spice as in hot, but delicious. And the little bit
Oh,
of
that's good.
marbling is really what makes it. You don't want a corned beef or a pastrami that's going to be really dry. You want that flavor,
it's
and it melts.
amazing.
Isn't that nice?
uh-huh.
And with the big game coming up, you know, football, and there's so much of that, put a platter of this out. You'll be so different than just serving the same old thing that everyone else is doing, the wings and pizza. Put out
God.
and then the story behind it. Isn't that, it's like nothing else. Oh, you know, if I bring food, everyone loves me. It's so easy.
You made my day. That, oh my God. the
Isn't it
memories.
delicious? It is. It's about the nostalgia. So if you have an aunt, an
Oh, my
uncle,
God.
grandparents,
What a gift.
or if you're going to someone's house, have this shipped to them.
Oh, my God.
So when you arrive, you have a corned beef and pastrami party, and there's nothing to do. You heat it up. You saw how easy it is?
Yeah, and you get 3 packages, so you can do a little bit or you can do a lot. But again, think about this. If this serves like 10 sandwiches.
Absolutely.
And we're talking about stacked sandwiches, then, okay, if you want it, I have about 250 in each choice because everybody is buying both of them.
Nice.
I'm so excited for you. This is the real deal. Tell them again what makes it so flavorful. Just the spice.
It's
in
the family
pastrami.
recipe. I mean, they have not
Wow.
changed. They have not cheapened the recipe at all. They maintain the quality that the Carnegie started in 1937. And that's really it. There's no shortcuts here. This is, you know, a lot of people use other cuts of meat. We start with the navel. We start with the whole brisket. The seasoning, thinly sliced. I don't think there's a way you can miss.
Look at that. And it's
And look at how they slice
it's
it like at the
delivered
deli.
to your house free of charge. You have got to try this. Please try it. There's nothing else like it because there's only one Carnegie Deli. Only one place you can get this pastrami and this absolutely incredible corned beef. I don't know what, I would buy both of them. I love the pastrami because I like spice, but look at the trim on that. Unbelievable, isn't it?
And again, there's no waste, which is so important. You know, you get a corned beef, even if you go into the grocery store, like half of it goes into the garbage because you're trimming off all that fat on the outside. This, it's all usable, so easy, and
No, I'm not, no. My producer says, I have to go. You don't understand. This is Carnegie Deli, pastrami.
I think we can bribe
Right here.
with some, bring us
Right
up
here.
to the
Look
control
at this.
room.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
I think that always works.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
How exciting to have this.
I better try
and
some
what
too.
a treat. I think you should. You know, it's your duty.
Oh my God.
I know. It's
No
an oh
matter
my
how
God
much.
moment.
And here's
I don't
a
care how many
Reuben.
times you have it. It is exactly perfect. It's so good. Oh my God. I'm
Look
gonna
at-
get yelled at. I don't care. That is so good.
Thank you.
No, Howard, thank you. That was fantastic. It will be fantastic when you get it home again. About 200 left in each choice. You need to be ordering that absolutely very quickly and use express ordering. Fantastic. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God. Carnegie Deli.
I know.